Ladies and gentlemen, businessmen and women, entrepreneurs and investors, what is going on today? Today we want to talk about what is going to be your best source of passive income. What's the best business for you? A lot of you are online right now. You're researching all these different franchises or business ideas, and you're trying to figure out what's going to be best for me. Well, let's talk about this a little bit. I want to put all of this in perspective. Do you want a business to where you have to work that business every day of your life? If you're in the food industry, you got to hire employees, you got to fire employees, you got to worry about food, you got to worry about food prep. Who's going to open a restaurant? Who's going to close the restaurant? Who's going to call in sick? Am I going to have to go in? Am I going to have to cover for that sick employee? Yes, yes, and yes. All of that is going to happen. And if you choose a business or a franchise to where it's going to require you to work every day of your life, that's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be work every day of your life. Yes, you are going to be so excited. Oh my God, I just bought a business, or I just bought a franchise. I'm so excited. I'm going to make tons of money. But guess what? Once you get into that everyday grind, all right, it's going to become tiresome. And then now what do? You just invested money into this business. How long do you keep it running? How long do you go on with the aggravation? Is that something that you want? You might be older. Like me, I'm 65. All right, if I'm going to enter into a business, I don't want to work it. I want a business that's going to work for me. And that's why I created the Salon Suite rental concept. For all of you who are not familiar with Salon Suites, they're a building that is comprised of several fully furnished individual salon suites, to where all the beauty professionals have to do is bring their own tools, and they're open and ready for business. They walk in, they start their business by simply paying rent. And what does that make you? It makes you a landlord. Do you need experience in this industry? Absolutely not. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to teach you this industry. Let me just put it to you this way. If you can open up rent checks every month, you could pretty much run this business. Because once the building is built and it's filled, there's nothing left for you to do except maybe go out on a boat, go out on the ocean while you're making money. Yes, these are the facts. This is what life is supposed to be, especially in your golden years. Once you get older, once you have worked for years and years and years, do you still want to do that? Or do you want passive income? Passive income you can do to the day you die. You can make money, you don't have to worry. Most people who retire, what do? You're dipping into your retirement money, okay? There's nothing reoccurring. Some of you may have invested. Yes, you're making some money, but the majority, let's be quite honest, they didn't. Okay, so there's money that is getting eaten up every day. And what does that cause? It causes stress. All right, let's listen. The average life expectancy, my God, I mean, for men and women, you're in your middle 80s right now. All right, my family, they're living into their upper 90s. So, yes, you have to have income. All right, Salon Suite, real estate, rental, business. I've got a master class that I'm going to teach you everything about this business. If you're skeptical, pick up the phone, call me. Let's talk about it. Let me educate you. Let me see if this is the right business for you, and you will see if it's the right business for yourself. I can guarantee you that it will be the best source of passive income. No employees, no headaches, no going to the job every day, just making money while you're out on your boat or while you're with family or friends. My name is Frank Bernardo, House of Salons, Salon Suite Consulting and Development Services on just what might be the absolute best move of your life.